And Dave.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So welcome to the second session this morning. A quick announcement for children that are 12 and under, there is Pookalam in the ground floor. And for children that are older than 12, there is a session upstairs by Mukunda Prabhu. So please make your way upstairs. Anything else? And those of us that are staying back, please be mindful of these mats. Like it has been announced before, they are quite slippery and treacherous. Hare Krishna. I would like to offer gratitude to the following devotees. Vadanya Mataji. Vadanya Mataji has sponsored the breakfast. Rachana Hampi Mataji has sponsored the lunch for today, and Chintamani has sponsored dinner for tonight. So thank you very much for the sponsors for Prasadam. And I think most of you would have by now this wristband, which is down in the breakfast hall. And thirdly, there is service hour between 12 and 1 for veggie cut up and things like that. So if you have the energy and time, please find your way down there at 12 o'clock. But the next session between 10:30 and 12, we have the honor of hearing from these three lovely Matajis. And I have been given long introductory passages for the three of them. And I do not want to speak about, take their time. So just very quickly, so we have Premananda Mataji, the bedrock of ISKCON Naperville. We have Krishnarchana Mataji. Behind that quiet and unassuming personality, there is a steely determination who has served for many, many years, serving children, and in fact, I think on the way of writing a book as well. So thank you for being here. And Arudha Mataji, again, legendary and inspiring countless families, including myself, who find ourselves incapable, but yet because of her inspiration, we take up on this homeschooling journey. And Mataji has written a book and many, many countless guides based on Bhagavatam. And again, her faith and clarity that comes from her faith in Srimad Bhagavatam is legendary. So a short introduction, but thank you so much for being here.
Hare Krishna. Thank you all for being here. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadhamahyam Dadadi Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapada Kamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatantvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsya. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वञ्चात् कल्पतरोभयश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. I requested Her Grace Aruda Mataji to speak first. I begged her million times, and then now she said I have to speak first. So I have to speak because she really refused, and she's caught in the middle of this, and so. And honestly, I don't think I have any qualification to speak on the topic. My journey in relationship with the holy name, that is a topic. So, you should be really well placed in your relationship with the holy name. And I'm not there. I'm still a work in progress, a long way to go. So when I was asked to participate with this topic, time now, yeah. It's supposed to be a discussion, but the way we decided was we are going to say something, and then in the end there will be more, question, interactive discussion type. So when I gave it a thought on this topic, I came to the conclusion that I can participate in it only in one capacity. I'm not an authority on this, that's for sure. So this is more or less like a public introspection for me. So we all have our private introspections. And so now I know I'm in an embarrassing situation. I have to do this public introspection. So you will have to tolerate me. That's where it is. And this is, I have to introspect where I stand with regard to the chanting of the holy name, which is the Yoga Dharma, and it is the Japa meditation. Where do I stand with that? So it is like admitting to you where I stand with that. So it so happened I was reading Kevalashtakam, and I know all of you know about Kevalashtakam. And previously, whenever we hear about this, we were always told that it is written by an unknown poet. And recently I came to know that it is written by Nilakanta Goswami. And it seems that he has written 100 verses, which is a Shatakam. Out of that, the 8 verses that we know, which we call as Kevala Ashtakam. So that's the way it is. So I just wanted to read 2 translations from there. This is for verse number 3 and 4. Actually, verse number 3 is verse number 50 from that 100 verse, and the 4 is verse number 57. So it says, that person is a true preceptor, a true father, a true mother, a true friend, only if they teach one to always remember that the holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. Then the next one says, there is no certainty when the last breath will come and put an abrupt halt to all of one's material plans. Therefore, it is wise to always practice chanting from the very childhood. The holy name of Sri Hari is everything. So these 2 verses, this is what always happens. Krishna just brings something which is visible in front of you. Suddenly, then you start thinking. Then there is more something relatable there. So reading this, I felt extremely grateful. I remembered many good things in my life. Realized how Krishna has blessed me with wonderful great-great-grandparents, grandparents, parents, teachers, friends like yourself, and a most amazing spiritual master who is extraordinarily kind and merciful beyond belief. Every step of the way, constantly there for me. And then there is our founder Acharya, Srila Prabhupada, the entire disciplic succession, Sri Radha Shyama Sundar. It's unlimited mercy, unlimited mercy. So my spiritual master, he is my preceptor, my parents, and everyone else. They have done their part super excellent way. They have introduced me to the chanting of the holy name. They have given me everything that is needed to make it perfect. Nothing is missing. And all of you have inspired me. So my public introspection today is, what is it that I have done after receiving so much from my great-great-great-grandparents all the way, now my spiritual master fully supporting me. What have I done with this chanting? So this analysis requires giving you a short background about myself. But this is like, it's a vulnerable thing to do. But I guess if I don't say anything about myself, then how can I say about my relationship with the holy names, right? So my great grandfather on my father's side, he used to serve as a priest in a temple. And my parents, they were also devotees of Krishna. My father used to worship Krishna every day in the morning. My grandmother, she used to chant Srimad Bhagavatam every day at home. And my parents, they both worked as government servants. 1947, when India gained independence, they were one of the leaders who worked in the welfare of the women and children's department and starting some cottage industries for creating jobs for people. But they were both devotees of Krishna. And so when my mother came back from work, she will take bath and she used to chant the Mahamantra by walking up and down in the courtyard in the front yard of our house. And she used to walk very fast and she used to chant. And I used to hold her clothes, sari tip, and run behind her. And up and down running as many times as she walked, I used to run behind her. And that is the first remembrance of my hearing the chanting of the holy name without understanding the significance of it, really. And then I heard from my father and my grandmother reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, and there used to be a tulasi plant on an elevated platform in the front courtyard, and we were asked to light a lamp, and we were asked to sit down and chant the mantra, Mahamantra. And all of this facility was there for us. And there was no electricity those days, and so there was an ethereal atmosphere. Just like how sometimes the sound, sight, smell, and atmosphere, it just lingers in your brain, so it never grows out of your mind at all. And so Krishna was the center of everything, because there still is a Parthasarathi Krishna temple just next to our house. Everything was centered around that Krishna. And in course of time, Udupi Krishna played a very, very important, significant role, defining role in my life. And not only Udupi Krishna, but the sannyasis of Udupi temple were inspirational in my life. I feel that my connection with ISKCON came through